I will concede that I could see that someone would go back in time to look at a painting.
What? You've never conceded that to me.
I did, but I say that it is stupid and a waste of a superpower. It is really dumb to do, especially if you're coming from this horrible, horrible future where I feel like you could go back and try to change that future by specific actions that you could do. Like, I don't know, maybe you could try to like kill some leader. My example, which was...
I haven't been able to talk about this at all
which
yet.
Kat found fucking really ridiculous and stupid. She asked me like, all right, Joe, you have one time leap and you're to go back in time right now and try to fix coronavirus. What would you do? And I said,
oh boy, am I gonna have to just take the headphones off and walk away? It's gonna. Can a podcast get canceled while it's recording?
What I said was I'd go back in time. I'd go to China and I'd buy all of the bats in the Wuhan wet market.
And then he got annoyed at me. I was like,
Kat was like,
where would you find the money to buy all those bats? Where would you find a bag big enough to put the bats into?
Well, that's nothing compared to my attempt at saving the world from coronavirus.
And then he got so mad at me. He just went, Kat, at least I tried.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is like this guy didn't even fucking try to save his dystopian future. He went back to look at a painting.
You wouldn't just get a sample of COVID from present and take it back to scientists of the past and have them start working on a vaccine immediately?
No,
you would instead
buy all the bats.
You would go there and then only to find out that it's not caused by bats when you go back to the future.
But here's the thing, Vance, is there is
you're not in charge of the dystopian time. You're not getting a walnut. You do not get a walnut.
Here's the thing, Vance. There's honor in the attempt, is my point.
Okay.
Is there's honor in the attempt. There's, like with Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. All right? When you
is this a power or is it just like a vacation tool?
It's
like,
an absolute power.
She doesn't know it's a power.
She did it to save fucking people's lives, or he did at least. He did it to save Kosuke and the girl's life. He didn't try to save people's lives from his dystopian future. He didn't try to buy all the bats.
Well, I do think you're buying bats.
I still think the bats thing is a better...
I think that's stupid, but yeah.
It's better than going back to look at a painting. If I'm coming from this future, I can't.
Not if that painting is a DNA strand of the an RNA strand of the COVID virus.
We also don't know how many times he is leapt back in time to where he only has one left. So I will also concede that perhaps he has been trying to change his dystopian future, and like now he's just like sick of trying to do that, and he's like, fuck it, I just want to see this painting or whatever. But I also still do not value that, and I think that he should have used that one more time to try and fix the future. Like, the going back to look at a painting is stupid to me. Even if they took that part out, like Vance was saying, like where...
Wait, what if they took out the dystopian part too? What if he was just from the future? And
then why would he want to play baseball?
Well, if he's
but if he came back from the future, it's not dystopian, and he just wanted to see a painting that was only around in this one period before he got lost. Would that just be fine without the whole implication of him not doing something?
I'll be honest with you, that does make it better, because then he has no complaint about that future then. Like, if he's like, my future is a horrible, horrible place, and I came back because I just wanted to see this painting, I'd be like, dude, try and fix the future. But if he's like, no, my future is a really nice place, but we don't have this painting, so I was like, yeah, might as well just go back in time. Like, everything's cool up there, like in the future, like that's fine. I could see how that's better. But if you're coming from a fucking awful place and you have the means to maybe correct it, I think that you should use your means to attempt to correct it, aside from just going to look at it.
I figured it out. I think I figured out the issue. That's why I like talking about these things. I think the issue is the movie then becomes his movie and not her movie. And she has nothing to do
Well,
the time
also,
like it loses her story. Like she doesn't have any say in anything.
and like there is like an expository moment of that too, because she says, I now have a purpose for my life after he says to her, I'll be waiting for you. She's basically, and she's like, I'll make sure that painting's okay for you. So she's basically gone, not only have you hijacked my story of this movie, you've hijacked the story of my entire life because I'm now going to make it about you.
Yeah, well, that's what the theory is that like he's an evil, kind of not evil, but like he's a dickhead. Manipulative dickhead because it's theorized that he did the same thing to Auntie Witch.
Yeah,
and then
I don't know how much I buy that theory. I do think that something potentially might have happened between them. But I mean, I also read a theory that maybe he knew the artist because maybe he'd time traveled back at some point when that was made, and maybe they fell in love, and so this painting's really important to him or has something to do with that love, which I mean, like is as possible as some other things. I don't know why. I almost feel more upset at the level of concession that you've had in this session, because the number of times that I've argued some of this stuff with you and you've been so incredibly unreasonable and it has been blowing my mind. And then you come on here and you're like, and actually, I'm going to concede for a third time to say it. I'm like, where is this coming from? Why didn't we have reasonable conversations about this?
They were very reasonable. Okay.
You just need a moderator.
I think Vance brought out the best in us. Thanks for watching that clip from the Anime Movie Podcast. Follow the links in the description below to hear full episodes, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more fun clips like this.